We're going to watch a man named Marsh, so shout out to Marsh, rank all the Perma Perks, ladies and gentlemen. One in the chat if you remember them, two in the chat if you don't. I'm gonna be real, we do not remember Perma Perks. I know like maybe a couple.
Perma Perks were an interesting feature in BO2 zombies that were exclusive to Transit, Buried, and Die Rise.
I mean, that's true.
All 14 of them have different unique abilities, as well as unique ways of losing and obtaining the perks.
That's true.
Some were very terrible, did almost nothing.
Yep.
And others were almost game-breaking.
Yep,
so
like
let's
PhD.
go through and rank all the
5 days to make. Dang, chat.
Number 14, double pistol points. I hate this Perma Perk with a passion. Not just
chat, one in the chat if you didn't even know that this shit existed. Double pistol points? I didn't even know that would exist in chat. We have the video on full volume. I'm gonna turn it up though. The fuck?
But also because it goes against everything I've learned as a zombies player. You acquire this perk by missing a shot with your pistol and then getting 8 kills on round 1 or 1 kill on round 2. After that, you get double points with your pistol. Sounds good, right?
This sounds absolutely disgusting. The dude needs to raise his mic. Yeah, chat, I have it on full volume. Chat, is this Perma Perk a W or an L? I'm gonna be honest with you. It sounds fake. I know, it doesn't even sound real. I think this is an L, dude. Double pistol points? Why would you want this? I mean, maybe for a speed run, but like, dude, that is so dumb that you'd have to run this for a speed run to get a little faster. I hate that.
The thing is, though, you lose this perk by killing a zombie. So if you want to get the most out of this perk, you have to kill no zombies. Yes.
Oh, then it's completely useless. Wait, what? Then it's completely useless. Chat, okay, rate this out of 10 now. This is a 0. How would you ever figure this out when you have to kill zombies? That's the whole point of the game. What?
The best zombies map of all time.
Feels so wrong.
I'm so confused. Why would they do that? I genuinely have no understanding why they would do that. Okay, let's continue.
And made me want to punch my computer screen in. I'd rather not boil over with rage than take the extra 300 points that this perk would give me. Number 13, ray gun off the Olympia. If I was ranking...
Nah, dude, this one is his second worst. Why would this be so bad, dude? This is a cool perma perk. It literally changed so many speedruns. One in the chat if you know about this one. Where if you have a skull, or if you have a bone or a crossbone or whatever, and you load up Black Ops 2, you can basically get the ray gun if you buy the Olympia. It's a specific chance. But like, rating this low,
these perks solely based on which one gave the best effect. This would probably be in the top 3.
Exactly.
However, I'm ranking them as a whole, so the effect, how you obtain it, and how you lose the perk.
Yeah, it's just because it's so hard to obtain. You basically have to start a fresh account to obtain it. That is why. That's why it's difficult.
Perk all play a factor. And how you obtain this perk is just horrible. You have to be ranked 2 or lower, so basically you have to be terrible at zombies or have never played zombies before. So it ends up just being impossible to get. The only way I could get gameplay for this perk was by modding BO2 on plutonium and just giving me it. Number 12.
Yeah, I've gotten it on stream before, chat. One in the chat if you've seen that, but it is extremely rare. It's very difficult.
On perks / cashback. This is basically a perma perk version of the spare change mechanic in later installments of Black Ops.
It gives you 1,000 points though, right? Why is it bad?
If you lay down in front of a perk machine, you get a free 1,000 points.
What?
The thing is though, that this perma perk is way too hard to get. You have to lay down in front of a perk machine up to 60 times after buying it. In a perfect game of solo zombies, you'll purchase 16 Perca-Colas in one game. So you would have to play almost 4 full games of zombies just to get this perma.
But the thing is I feel like it's easy to keep though, right? Like once you get it, I think you just keep having to prone every time you get it. I don't know. I think ranking it this low is kind of bad. This is one of the best perma perks in the game, I feel like.
And after, if you forget to lay down in front of one perk machine after buying it, all that hard work is gone. This perma perk is just way too hard to get.
I don't know.
Way too easy to lose and not worth the amount of time it takes to get.
Chat, what do you guys think about that? I think it's pretty good. I don't know. Getting a free 1K in BO2 matters, dude. Especially with like, I mean, even though these maps do have the bank, I guess maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't know, dude.
Number 11, Steel Carpenters. This is the first perma perk.
This is really good in speedruns. I don't know how good it is in practical use. Chat, one in the chat if you've ever gotten this one. I feel like this one almost everybody's gotten if you play BO2.
Associated with a drop. My problem with these sorts of perma perks is that on top of being able to lose them,
really?
they're
Chat,
also
you guys
only
ever
active
gotten
when
this?
you pick up a specific drop. Steel Carpenters has this downside along with being attached to the worst drop. Acquired from killing a zombie in a barrier while Carpenter is active makes this perma perk really easy to get.
Yeah.
But if you want to keep this, you have to do it for every subsequent Carpenter. This gets really annoying because sometimes
that
you just forget or you're not near a barrier when you pick up a Carpenter.
Yep,
now, if you feel like this is all worth it, then you get a perk that will make all Carpenters...
The reason, though, that it's good, though, Chad, is for some speedruns, you need to keep a zombie in the barrier. So, like, it does help a lot. But for the most part, it doesn't really do much.
Build barriers, steel barriers, which take twice as long for zombies to rip off. This is the kind of perk that if you can get it, then why not? But you're never going to go out of your way to get it because making your barriers just a bit stronger just isn't worth it. It's also completely outclassed by our next perma perk. Number 10, steel barriers. Really just a better version of steel carpenter.
Wait, really? It's not... Oh, I remember one you get with a carpenter, the other you get building.
This perma perk isn't attached to a drop. It does the same thing where if you repair barriers, instead of them being normal wooden barriers,
oh,
they'll
so
be steel
there's
and take twice as long
of
for
getting
zombies
it.
to
I
rip
didn't
off.
even know
You get this
that.
perma perk by repairing 50 to 100 barriers, which is a ton, and you're realistically only going to get this perk on transit because of all
chat, one in the chat if you like perma perks. I love that system. I wish they would have brought it back, especially in BO3. I don't know, dude. I thought it was cool. It's like this secret hidden system that was like super underrated as well. Yeah, I wish it would have came back.
You lose this perk if you fail to repair a barrier during a round. The problem is, at a certain point, keeping the zombies out just isn't really going to help.
Look at this
Number
gameplay.
9, half off. Our second perk that's attached to a drop. This
was a fire drop. You would pick up a double points and get shit half as much as it originally is. Fire drop, dude.
Attached to double points. The perk's name is quite fitting because while double points are active, this perk makes it so that all purchases you make are half off.
Wow.
Perks, doors, guns,
dude,
anything.
Look at that.
The problem again comes from the perk being attached to a drop. It's rarely ever active. This perk isn't too bad to acquire because all you have to do is get 3,000 points and 1 double points. The thing is though that you lose this perk no matter what after the double points runs out.
Oh,
so
really?
you have to reacquire this perma perk for every double point.
What?
With this perk you have to make a decision of would you rather make a ton of points with your double points or spend points while everything is half off. In the end, whichever you choose, it really just ends up being the same thing.
Chat, what would you choose? Would you rather buy stuff? Or, yeah, that is so true. It does sort of end up being the same thing. Would you rather buy stuff half off or kill zombies on the double points? I don't know. It really depends on how many zombies are there in front of you. I think that's really what the main factor is. Because if there aren't a lot, then yeah, it's probably better to just buy. I mean, it would be better if you had the bank and you just had a ton of points, you know? Number
8, extra headshot damage. This is the perma perk that I had the most trouble ranking.
Interesting.
The reason being that the information on this perk seems wrong. I swear, this perk comes and goes as it pleases. Also, the
perma perks be like
effect of the perma perk is so small that half the time you don't even know you have the perk. I'm sure that people who understand this perk probably think that I put this way too low, but I have no idea how this perk actually functions, so I just put it here.
I agree. You just randomly get it, so who really knows, dude?
Number 7. Red Insta Kill.
Chat, one in the chat if you've gotten the red Insta Kill. I have, but it's so rare nowadays, I feel like, to get it. I don't know.
Last of the perma perks that's attached to a drop. This perk makes it so that for the first 15 seconds of an Insta Kill, any zombies that get near you will instantly die. It really isn't that helpful. It's just a little bonus. The real upside
it's nice for taking less damage, though. I think it was pretty useful, to be honest.
Is that it's extremely easy to get. All you have to do is not kill zombies for 2 Insta Kills. And it's very hard to lose.
That is
you
pretty
just can't
easy.
get hit during an Insta Kill. I find that if you get this perma perk once, you almost never have to get it again. Number 6, Quick Revive. The perma perk version of Quick Revive does exactly the same thing as the perk of
Dude, one in the chat if you remember the perma Quick Revive. Dude, when you get this perma Quick Revive with Quick Revive, it is so fast how fast you can revive people. Like, this was literally the perma perk designed for public lobbies, and that is why I love it. And that is why I wish this system came back. And I do hope that a Call of Duty game in the future does bring back perma perks. That would be sick, man.
Version. It lets you revive teammates faster. Earned by reviving teammates successfully 17 times, this perk is really simple to get.
Such an interesting
number. You don't have to go out of your way to get it. You just kind of end up getting the perk if your teammates are doing bad enough.
Yeah, I know. It's just literally designed for public matches. I fucking love it.
However, when you do get this perma perk, you have to be mindful because you lose it by unsuccessfully reviving a teammate. So you have to choose very carefully when you want to attempt to revive a teammate.
So you can't.
What makes this perk
you
so
can't
good
let go.
Is that it's just free quick revive.
Yeah.
It's not hard to get. and it's just always useful.
Quick Revive.
Number 5, extra sniper points. I think this is the most underrated.
I would say extra sniper points is probably one of the most integral
the best zombies map of all time.
I remember when it came out and you could get the headshot one. You go crazy, man. This is why the SVU is one of the best guns in the game, dude. There's so many little hidden mechanics that help support it, bro.
Perma Perk. People don't understand how many points this perk actually gives you.
Yeah,
each sniper
dude.
kill will
Look
give you
at that.
300 more points. That's 6 times more points than you would normally get.
It's
Not
a
to mention,
6x? What the
this perk
heck?
is so easy to get. You need 10 long-range sniper kills. So train up 10 zombies, run a good distance away, then kill them, and that's it. I also think
it's scope dollars, quite literally, but in BO2.
You have to actively go out of your way to lose. If somehow you miss 3 sniper shots in a row, then you lose this perk. The only bad thing that I can say is that its uses are severely limited on transit because of the lack of a sniper wall buy. That being said, on Die Rise and Buried, this perk is always a win. Number 4, Better Mystery Box.
The Better Mystery Box, dude, I'm shocked this isn't like the top 2. Better Mystery Box was fire. Stupid OP. Every speedrun uses it, dude. I would say this is probably one of the best perma perks you can get, man.
Weapons.
Thank you, Ryan, for
this perma perk doesn't actually get rid of all the bad weapons in the mystery box. I found that it actually gets rid of all the mediocre weapons in the box.
True,
like the Type 25.
Which is literally what you want because the box is completely random and it just picks from a list of guns. So when you get rid of the majority, which is in the middle, that's what gives you the good stuff.
In the M8A1. The guns
you either get something really good or really bad.
You don't feel so bad because it could have been worse. That being said, 9 out of 10 box hits with this perma perk will be the best guns in the game. This perk allows you to hit the box at most 4 times, and you'll have all the guns that you'll be using for the rest
It is
of the
literally
game. It's also not.
It's probably one of the most overpowered abilities ever. I would say, chat, it's Black Ops 2's version of Immolation Liquidation. One in the chat if you agree with that. I think it's
hard to get. All you have to do is
literally
accept
Immolation
a couple of weapons
Liquidation
in the box and it'll give it to you.
Just fire
cells. You automatically lose this perk on round 10, but at that point you should have already gotten all the guns you'll need, so it really isn't that bad.
That's the
Number
craziest
3,
thing, man.
PhD Flopper.
PhD, dude, that's the other thing. PhD is literally so broken, but the fact is it's not on transit or Die Rise. It's only buried. So, I mean, like, is it really that busted? Especially when Buried has so many better alternatives to kill? I don't know. But it is used in the speedrun, so I think it is pretty good.
Perk is exclusive to Buried, but that doesn't make it any less powerful.
It's insane,
It does a very similar thing to the Perca-Cola version of PhD. You can dolphin dive from a height to make an explosion, and all explosive damage is negated. This perma perk in itself allows explosive weapons to be used on Buried. It's also very easy to obtain. All you need to do is take some fall damage. Losing this perk mirrors getting this perk.
It's scary though to get
sometimes.
sometimes.
By taking too much fall damage. However, if you just dolphin dive from any height, you won't take any fall damage. So if you're smart with this perk, you won't ever lose it. This perk is a lot like the Perma Perk version of Quick Revive, where it's just free.
It's just amazing, dude.
Why would you not get it?
Exactly.
Number 2, Tombstone. This perk is so
good.
Dude,
okay, the Tombstone Perma Perk, one in the chat if you know about this one. Tombstone Perma Perk was broken. It was literally aftertaste, basically, from Black Ops 3. It's literally keep all your gobble gums, or keep all your perks after you down, except for Quick Revive.
Good.
So it's literally aftertaste.
The Perma Perk version
it's
is
so
actually
good.
better than the Perca-Cola version.
Dude, literally, the Perma Perk is better than the perk. That is so true. The Perma Perk even works on solo. It's insane.
And letting yourself
that's great.
Out
that's a
great
point.
Inventory like the original.
Yeah.
This version makes it so when you are revived, you only lose the last perk that you bought. Do I really need to say how good this is? This perk feels so good to use.
It's insane.
Because you go down and you think that you're going to lose all your perks, but instead you come back with like Jug and Double Tap, and you're barely worse off than you were before you went down. Just having this perk makes losing it almost impossible. That's because to lose this perma perk, you have to go down 4 times without perks. So if you start out with 4 perks in a co-op game, you would have to go down 8 times just to lose this perk. It can be a hassle to get
so hard
because
to
you have to get 4 perks before round 5. But as I said before, once you get this perk once, you'll almost certainly never need to get it again. Number 1, Juggernog. This perma perk is just Jug, except it's free, and it can be...
Dude, chat, one in the chat if you know about this one. Perma Jug is insane. I'm shocked he put it at number 1 just because I think other perma perks are used more than Perma Jug. But I agree, its effect is literally... It's like Cold War armor. almost, because it stacks with original Jug, I believe, right? Does it stack? I'm actually not sure. I can't remember. I think it gives you 5 hits, does it not? It stacks. There you go, dude. Like, it's literally God Mask on like every other map, which is disgusting.
With normal Jug,
it does stack.
3 times the normal amount of health.
Wow.
That's 6 hits to down.
6 hits, dude. So you can survive a whole extra hit with this Perma Perk. That's insane. Of course you want it, dude.
It can be difficult because you have to lose 3 games of zombies to get it, but this isn't so bad. You can get it in under 2 minutes by just starting a game and then immediately downing yourself. Do this 3 times and you have the perk. There is also a huge misconception about losing this perk. Most people believe that it's lost on round 15. I mean, even the wiki page says this. The thing is, though, that this isn't true. If you go to any non-Jug high round attempts, you'll see that every player takes 4 hits to down. This is because they have this Perma Perk, even though they're on round 100 plus. So in all, this perk is easy to get, hard to lose, and gives the best effect.
True.
That was my ranking of the BO2.
Great video, boys.
If you made it this far,
great video.
Thank you so much for watching.
Just gotta turn up the volume next time. No, I love that video. Shout out to my mans. That was a great video.